Good morning, live from Santa Barbara, California. We come together each day to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and align with universal law. We also come together in community in New Thought Global and Society as we know enlightenment, empowerment, and entrepreneurship, bringing truth to the world. So today we want to talk a little bit about Manifestation 101, which is really understanding how we are manifesting 24/7, how our subconscious and how every cell is one with the entire universe. So let's begin by knowing the truth together, taking a deep breath in through the nose, pulling in as much air as you possibly can into the lungs, holding, and exhaling out through the mouth. Letting go of all the stress, letting go of all your day. Inhaling again through the nose, extending the spine, allowing the energy to go straight up into infinity and down into the finite of the center of the earth. Exhaling out through your mouth. One last time, taking a deep breath. And holding, suspending, allowing that presence, that divine presence, that power, that clarity. Exhaling out. And what I recognize is that there is all manifestation. That's all there is in life. It is the embodiment, the movement. There is nothing but motion. There is nothing but consciousness. There's nothing but energy being informed right here and right now. The truth is that you, the truth of who you are, which is divine, which is consciousness, is actually creating the entire universe into existence right now. It's not like it created it into existence back then. It's creating it into existence right now. There is a oneness, a divine oneness of how we work, which is through universal law. So basically, if you take a look at it, what happens is there's consciousness. Consciousness is the backing of all energy. And the backing of all energy, we inform energy into the construct of this 3D realm. So right now, right here, individually, you are creating your reality by you're informing into your own mind, into what's called the subconscious mind, which is one as the subjective mind, which is really where it is the birthing of that informs and births out through universal law, and it's reflected back. So we experience our beliefs become our thoughts, become our emotions, become the circumstances of our lives, right? And then from a deeper perspective, we are connected with the collective consciousness, and the collective consciousness is creating all the time together. We have raised consciousness and collective consciousness, and that is outpictured into what we've chosen to create with the foods we're eating, with the toxins we've created in our environment, with the inequality and the beautiful inventions and so on and so forth. This is the collective consciousness. That's how we're creating 24/7. It is all our karma because we're one. And then there is the cosmic consciousness, which you are the stars, you are the universe. There is no separation. There is the experience in being divided, but the truth is you are divine. So right now you're creating the cosmos. You're creating the stars in the sky. You are all of it, all right here, right now. So we have to understand, how are we manifesting? How are we manifesting 24/7? I think a lot of us have the concept that we need to become somebody who's a manifester. We're all manifestors. You were born a manifester. You don't have to do one single thing. There is no neutrality in the soul. The soul is constantly is informing universal law 24/7. So even your identity, you're such a powerful spiritual being that the moment you even consider anything to be or yourself to be something, you instantaneously are creating the universe, and everything is outpicturing right here and right now. So the first thing to really understand how you're manifesting is to begin to wake up, and recognize what you're manifesting that's good or bad. And we know that there's only neutrality. The universe doesn't know good from bad. It just knows cause and effect. And it knows harmony, and it just restores harmony over and over again. So the first part of manifesting is becoming a conscious manifester, is becoming conscious of what you have manifested. Begin to look at your relationships, begin to look at your health, begin to look at what we've created as a culture, begin to look at the world at large, how we've created cities and how we've created technology and how we've created everything, and begin to become conscious of how you're thinking, how the ways you are being, how you're creating it all into existence, becoming aware and discovering what you do and what you do not like. What is it that you'd like to keep that you are manifesting versus what no longer serves you in your manifestation? And the second step of manifesting is beginning to look and see what's been programmed into you, what's come through your lineage. Last night I was at this beautiful dinner with a dear friend of mine that I went to high school with up here, Jenny, and her incredible family that I love so much. And we somehow got on the concept and the conversation of ancestry. And we were talking about the past life regressions that we did in the session in Soul Society yesterday and how profound it is. And they were saying how even every single woman in their family has this kind of like thing on their right leg, and it goes down. Every single one of them has the same like mark on their leg. And it's so fascinating how it is outpicturing so profoundly in our lineage. So we have to start to understand, what do we want to reprogram even in our lineage? What do we need to heal health-wise? What do we need to heal in our thinking? What do we need to heal in all of it, right? What do we want to keep and what do we want to let go of? So we have to understand that we're all connected, and we're born with so much karma, which is good and bad, all the above, but we also get to discover and create something new. That's why we're called the New Thought Movement, is because it's actually ancient wisdom, but we want to bring it into freedom of choice and creating something new. So we begin to look around and recognize and wake up to discover what we are manifesting right now. And then we want to, number two, reprogram. So what do you need to reprogram? Maybe there's part of your lineage that you're ready to reprogram from. Maybe there's cultural programming that you're ready to let go. Maybe there's stuff from your parents or from your friends or from the magazines or IG or whatever that is. What do you want to reprogram from? What no longer serves you? What identity are you ready to let go of? And the next is aligning to your own personal truth, aligning to universal law, meaning harmony. That's what we're really aligning to. Where do you want more harmony in your life? Because harmony is what is going to advance you in true prosperity and full fulfillment. So we want to look and see how are we manifesting harmony versus discord. And then lastly is affirming. How do you want to affirm every single day? Through your language, through the thoughts that you energize, through the people that you surround yourself, which, speaking of, I just had a podcast come out today on how to deal with negative people and how to choose your inner circle. You should watch that 20 times, 2,000 times, and share it with all your people, right? So we want to begin to look at how are we manifesting and what do we want to manifest that's different than what we're manifesting. And it's not going to happen just by doing the same thing over and over again. Who do I need to become? What are the thoughts I need to change my life? What are my ways of being that I need to change in order to have thriving relationships, prosperity, vitality, and so on and so forth, or just ending of suffering, right? So beginning to look at how do we manifest? And the 101 is we manifest through universal law. And there's this law in the universe that basically can create harmony and discord. It's a law that creates heaven on earth or hell on earth, right? There is this law and it's relative, and we get to use it because we are it, and we get to express ourselves through this law and create more harmony or more discord. We get to the same energy that creates abundance, inverted creates scarcity. The same energy and law that can create profound expression can create suppression, right? So we have to understand what is the law and how are we using the law? Well, we are the law, so there's not like you don't use it and you do use it. It's not like you are living in law or you're not living in law. You always are manifesting 24/7. You always are universal law because it's how you are in this body. If you're born into this realm, then you are using it because you are it. Every energy, it's the physics of the universe. It's the axioms of the universe. Manifestation 101 recognizes that there is a first cause, which is spirit, which is your true self, and it is creating and directing energy upon universal mind, universal law. And it is outpicturing as this 3D realm. It is outpicturing as the universe as you see it. It is outpicturing as the culture as you see it. And it's outpicturing as you see it and the experiences that you're having. And so we have to recognize that these are the principles and the physics of how we manifest and how we demonstrate. So if you want to manifest something new, you need to begin to change your belief, how you be and how you live. That's your belief. And how do you do that? You do that through doing your reprogramming of the subconscious mind, through trauma work, through awakening, through expanding your consciousness, through having an extraordinary community that can support you in staying in right mind and right action, okay? So today we're talking about Manifestation 101, which is really the triune nature, knowing that there's spirit, there's soul, and there's the body. Spirit is the backing of all energy. It is your true self. The soul of the world is really that the part of us that is informing universal law. It is the belief, the backing of it. And then the body is all of life, whether it be the body of you or the body of the world. It is all the 3D realm, the stuff you can touch and see and all that stuff, right? So we inform through our higher self, and then we inform the individual use of the one mind. The one mind is infinite. It is infinite potential, infinite equations of the elements of the universe, but our individual use, we each get to be the fractal of the one. We get each use, two people born of the same, into the same family or into the same demographic, use universal law and demonstrate completely different of how they individually use the one mind. But the truth is that you have all the ability to have all the abundance in the world. You have all the ability to put all the mathematical equations. You have the ability to create inventions that will change this planet. You have the ability to create technology that will change this planet. You have the ability to have extraordinary relationships today. You get to choose today. It is freedom of choice. And so our entire work of waking up, the entire work of spiritual awakening, the entire work of reprogramming the subconscious mind, the entire work of developing world-renowned spiritual coaches and leaders is getting us back to freedom of choice. Free will to create a life that we love, to create a life of legacy, to create a life where we bring truth to the world. So today, if you are in my tribe, I just say yes, 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 truth tribe. Live your truth. Know you are manifesting 24/7. So you might as well become conscious of it. You might as well begin to demonstrate and manifest what you truly desire. So I know through our work in Soul Society and New Thought Global and everybody that I recognize that there are profound answers to learn how to manifest what you choose to consciously manifest instead of just being the effect of what's manifesting from your programming. You have that choice. You have the choice today to manifest and become a master of manifesting consciously, okay? Wake up and know the truth that you are a divine spiritual being, so powerful, you're actually holding the entire universe into existence right now. You are creating the universe right now, not back then. You didn't one day. No, you're doing it right now. Everything is created right now. That's the only time you're ever creating, okay? So in this, let's know the truth together, taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out. And I just recognize manifestation. I recognize that it is always, there is nothing but manifestation, that there is this eternal and all-going creation. All that's happening right now is creation, 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 creation. That's what you are. You are creating the entire universe. You are co-creating as the universe. You are co-creating with every single human being on this planet. How you hold your consciousness is the most powerful thing you can do. There is no effort needed. When you switch and expand consciousness, miracles happen. I recognize right here and right now the power that you are to manifest anything that your heart desires, that what you truly desire is your destiny. I simply know today is a day of miracle. Today is a day of wisdom. Today is a day to recognize how powerful you are in your manifestation right now. And in this truth, I say yes to you. I say yes to what you desire. I say yes to bringing truth to the world. I simply know it's in mind. As together we say, and so it is. Okay, you guys. So listen, I'm not going to be doing lives every day. I did lives every day for all of the lockdown, all the quarantine. It was amazing. We got our mind right. We were doing it, but we're going to be moving, because if you're in my tribe at all, you know that I'm constantly recreating and creating. So don't get used to anything consistent other than the teachings that we teach, but how we teach it, when we teach it, things change all the time. So we are going to be going to a Sunday live instead of a daily live, because we have lots of development in the business that is going to take my mornings. It's going to take a lot of energy to create the stuff. And as much as I love doing lives, I want to do lives every single day of my life. I love it so much. However, we need to bring this movement forward, and we need to develop our spiritual practitioners, our spiritual coaches, our ministers, and our Doctor of Divinity. And that's going to take me creating a lot of content that's going to go on the back end of the membership site. So if you're not already a part of Inner Circle, it's completely free. FYI, you can join our Inner Circle and you get support calls. We have a support call on spiritual business. We have a support call on love and relationship recovery, body image. We now officially are going to have a gentleman's support call on Tuesdays at noon PT. We also have one with Liza, who's doing universal law and science of mind. And Nicole is doing one for Soul Society Mamas and for sisterhood. So there's all types of support calls. It's totally free right now, you guys. It probably won't be free in the future, so grab it while you can. Get in there. It's Inner Circle, soulsociety.com, Inner Circle. And then this week I'll be doing lives, and then I'm out doing lives. I'll be doing the Sunday service. We actually will be doing a Sunday service online for now. We are launching the spiritual practitioner program, the ministerial program, and we'll be developing the doctorate program. So we got lots of work to do, you guys. So share, the podcast today. You have to listen to the podcast. It is a game changer. I recommend listening to it 100 times over and over again until you have gotten all chaos, all dysfunction out of your life and your relationships. I recommend sharing it with all your friends so that everyone can get on the same board of what it means to be a constructive friend versus a destructive friend. You deserve to have extraordinary people in your life. You deserve to have community that's up-leveling you, that's having you rise and stepping into and holding you in your truth, okay? You deserve that. That was the biggest game changer for me. When I got dysfunctional people out of my life, when I got shenanigans out of my life, when I got the people that were just drama and chaos out of my life, my entire life went to a completely different level. You deserve that. Listen to the podcast. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on Castbox, it's on Google Play, it's on all iHeartRadio, you name it. Listen to it. So the 2 podcasts right now will be Wednesday and Sunday, 2 podcasts a week. 1 live on Sunday. I'm sure I'll do some other lives throughout the week, but not set every day, okay? We got business to do. And we're going to the next level, you guys. I'm super excited. I love you so much, you guys. Please like, share, comment, and I will see ya. When will I see you? I'll see you if you're in Soul Society. I'll see you today on the business call.